Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Moons of Madness. In the last episode we found ourselves a secret elevator that Dr. Volkova had been hiding from even the commander, and that leads me to believe that this research facility goes a lot deeper than we had initially thought. That the Orochi Corporation, I believe, is who we're working for. That might end up going a lot deeper. We know that our character's mother had something to do with this, so I'm just excited to dive right back on in, and I hope you're excited as well. So let's get going. So real fast before we get back to where we were where we ended off in the last episode, something I kind of brushed past this. I didn't read it. I figured I would end up explaining a little bit more of this, but I didn't get to that point. So our very own Dr. Volkova, our xenobotanist, with a security level of 5, was doing some behind-the-scenes dealings with the Orochi? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sure the Orochi group, O-R-O-C-H-I. Anyways, the people who are putting on this scientific endeavor, and it seems that she has been given a lot more clearance than any of us seem to know of for whatever reason, and so that's why her access code 5538 5538 calls in the elevator.
There's an elevator in the center of the research lab.
So yeah, in the last episode we found this elevator. We decided to head down, but I didn't actually. I was still processing that. Everything that had gone on in the last episode. It was quite a long episode, but still processing everything. And I didn't really even put it together. The fact of like, oh, she has these emails dealing with the Orochi group, and she has this Sector 5 clearance. She's in xenobotany. And then the fact that this is built right here, like we had this tiny little pop-up base, very, very realistic looking off-world structure. And now we have freaking Umbrella Corporation underground.
Shit, not that thing again.
There we go, starting it off.
Level 4 security protocol. All personnel access restricted.
Alright, well. So that being said, we are now once again in new territory. Wow, yeah, this is a high-tech facility.
The whole system locks down if the security camera spots me.
Okay.
Maybe I can connect to it with the biogauge.
Interesting. Okay, so I can turn it based on where I want to go. Let's turn it that way. Okay, so now it's not looking that way. Alright, so it is looking at me. Alright. Was that a timing thing or was it a distance thing? Alright, well now I'm underneath it. There we go. Made it in. Secret Keepers. Alright, so we are now in the Argus complex, which is what? So obvious. Simon, is that you? Okay. Okay. Nothing's. What? Well, I see you seeing me. What do we... Oh. Click. Yeah. Ooh.
Fuck.
Yeah, well, that wasn't a good idea. You saw this thing. What is this thing? Interesting. Very, very, very similar to another game we're playing right now. But, yeah. So what is that? Robots?
Unauthorized access. Security en route.
Oh.
Please await lethal response.
Lethal response.
Shane, we made it to the door. Definitely not Orochi. It looks ancient.
Yeah, that's what I
They've
said.
been here. There's equipment near the base and there's a strange artifact on a pedestal. If they found a way inside, there's gonna be record of it.
I'll see what I can find out.
Yep, so ancient doors carved into the side, like I said, was not going to be this corporation. No matter how shady this corporation may be, if it were to carve its way into the side of the mountain, it would look exactly like this. So that means that there's something else, something older. Yeah, that computer didn't tell me anything except for the fact that that was Dr. Volkova's station. This one as well. Directly room 7A. Alright, room 7A is where we're looking for. Yeah, look over there for a second. Let me see. Is there anything I can do with this? Easy enough.
Oh my god.
1 plus 2
Declan, there are
plus 3.
layers to this place. An entire complex. I can't believe this was right under our feet.
Josie was right. Volkova knew.
Yeah, she
This
did.
can't be real.
Well, this... You're definitely looking at me. Hi. Can you speak? Are you sentient? Are you a copy of a copy of a copy? Who's running the show here? So it seems like they were building something much larger than what we know of. That the central hub, 98.3% completed, main facility, operations, laboratory, all that seems to be what we know of above. And then potentially laboratory down, but potentially containment on down. This is all new stuff. This is all secretive stuff. They found an ice vein at some point, and then they started drilling, and they have excavators that are trying to build out. There's something called the Eden Project, which, you know, is probably exactly what it sounds like, but what are these? Okay, well, that's shifting back and forth. So let's kind of go over this way. Not everything on these computers is worth including in the footage, so if I don't learn too much from it, like this, you know, you look at that and you tell me what that means, huh? Okay. Don't like that. Okay, so if we get spotted by the red lights, the robot comes after us with a stick. Good to know. Is there anything in here that I can get? No. Of course. Stop. No. No. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, no. I'm crouching. That's why I got hit twice. Come on.
They disturb the divine engine, disrupt the barrier, seek a well of knowledge that swallows up, out The airlock they went. Fragile minds scattered to the vacuum, extinguished by the breath of the moons.
We're not doing this.
I don't remember what he's saying that we're not doing. That's right. That woman talked to us in our imagination. How do I get through? Is there a way to get through that way? How do I move through here? Okay. There we go. So I just needed to get to that side. Oof. Alright, overthinking things. Let's not make it complicated. Alright, checkpoint reached. Turn on the conveyor belt. Interesting. So they found in their discovery, they found artifacts from another civilization that's over 30,000 years old. That's pretty cool. Pretty scary given the implications of that, but pretty cool nonetheless. Microbial samples. Okay, so they did find life on Mars. Microbes. Crystal formation, microbial life. Stand by to divert Invictus team after Cyrano crew relief. So I guess she was going to dig deeper into it after the Cyrano landed, but apparently things moved a little quicker than anticipated. Alright, so here's a guy. Hi, Peacekeeper.
That turned on the conveyor belt. I should be able to get through the room next door if I head back.
Okay. Don't mind me. Oh, didn't notice you there. There we go. Okay, so now the conveyor belt is on. Well, conveyor belt moved anyways. Yeah, lots of robots down here. What were you building? They say that they called it the Eden Project, and typically when they name, in sci-fi, when they name things like that, it's to restart humanity. What were these guys doing? Okay, well, the system has been put on high alert due to the event of a catastrophic system failure, which is possible because of that plant thing that we saw, or an attack on this facility by an unknown, possibly trans-dimensional entity. Fun. So the fun part, or the thing that we learned from here, is those robots are called the NDK-13 Advanced Bipedal Android models, and they'll kill you. They're very capable of killing you, and your only source of hope is to find yourself a Manticore-approved panic shelter, of which there are 0. Fun. Z pathogen detected. Alright, so that is that black goo, the filth, as they say. Well, there we go. Disabled the security. That camera's out. Nice. We can go on through.
Must be Volkova's lab. Smells like gasoline and fertilizer. It's completely wrecked.
I touch something? A lot of reading computers right now, so I'm just trying to give you. Oh wow, there's a lot there. I'm gonna just try to give you the gist. Well, that was quite a read. I highly recommend checking out this story. There's stuff that I've been skipping through, I mentioned before, like, oh, some of it's not important and all that. But honestly, there's just so much story to get through in this game. It was fascinating read all of her logs as the project went through. The gist of it is that as time went on, she found herself becoming more and more entwined with the what was called the Z path, the rhizophora, which is a type of biological plant, a plant that they've used the Z path on, which is what started this whole catalyst. Apparently, the rhizophora is a very aggressive plant. Mixed with the Z path makes it even more. In this one, log number 7, she made her first connection with the plant, where she reached out to grab something that was very far away from her, and she just didn't think about it, and instead the Z path reached out and grabbed it and then handed it to her. But it was like her own brain was doing the motions of it. You know, she said that there was no reason why she would reach out that way. You know, it was instinctual almost, and the thin tendrils extended outward. In this one, they're talking about how the mice that are infected by the Z path are have an insatiable hunger. She starts calling them her children. The Z path grew aggressive when Lucas kissed her, so she made the joke not in front of the kids. It's starting to go down here, and then you know, she's connecting with the plant even more. And Lucas goes and tries to kill the plant, so of course she goes and kills Lucas, and that's what we saw earlier. And then this is like these last couple logs are all happening very fast. Oh, I just noticed there's logs missing in between. Like, what happened log 14 through 18? But yeah, the blood meal was not enough. Her teeth are so sharp against the flesh of my breast. I nurse her for an hour, my head swims. And then a new project. This is the final steps of her madness, and when she decides to fully integrate with her xenobotany. So, I haven't, if you're not familiar, xenobotany is alien plants. The study of extraterrestrial plant life. So that is very interesting. This is a really cool story. A little peek behind the curtain. As of this recording, I'm done recording all of Soma, so I'm able to stop splitting my time in between them, and now I'm going to be focusing all on Moons of Madness for now. So it's nice. I'm really starting to fall into the story. And it's, am I crouching? No, I'm not. It's interesting. I like where it's going. I feel like this laboratory is only just the beginning of what is about to come. I like the lights. Oh, I don't like that guy. Well, the door's closed behind us. All right, let's keep going. More reading. S. Newhart.
The CEO of Orochi? Holy shit, why is this here?
Security level X. All right. Well, the CEO. Let's read some of this. If there's nothing else necessary, then we'll just keep on going.
Okay, I think I found what we're looking for.
Copy. We're at the device now.
The network used an algorithm to brute force a solution. The key requires a high-frequency vibration. Tune your biogauge scanner output to 31 kilohertz.
Got it. There we are. And we have an activated Martian artifact. We're in business, Shane.
Nothing here says what the next step is.
Now you got us this far. We'll figure it out from here. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Shane.
Dr. Shane Newhart, elite spy operative, taking care of business.
At least he's having a decent time about it. The freakouts of the last episode are behind us. Alright, well, I didn't even really get the chance to read all through that, but this is just logs of the different sites that they were excavating. Site 14 turned out to be nothing, and so they put all of their hedging all their bets on Site 9, which is where Declan and what's her name? The captain. Alright. So we're deactivating the security, so hopefully we won't be attacked by those things. Let's get out of here. Still gonna move that out of the way.
Nope. I can't move this one.
Guess I can't.
I don't think I have a choice. Just go for it.
Okay, which way are we going? That way? Alright. Yep. Running. Get out of my way. No need to destroy me. So in here. Ooh, okay. Alright, so that's a thing. That's also a thing. Need to go this way, but I have a feeling. Okay. Nope. Don't like you. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do here. That was interesting looking. Not entirely sure I know what we're supposed to be doing. So I'm going to look around and try to figure this out, and I will see you soon if I do. You don't see me. You don't see me at all. Don't know where that went. It's over there. Let's get around here. Alright, so it's just a matter of sneaking. And we're sneaking back here. There we go, and we're running. We are golden. Who's scared? You're scared? I'm not scared. I am having a fun time with this, though. Didn't like that. Okay. Those doors can be opened. Should we open them? I don't know that we should open them. Yeah, just living quarters. Okay. Well, this one's been ripped off its hinges. How many... Okay, first off, bloody boots. Why the bloody boots? Second off, how many people live down here? How many people had this security level access? Like, this entire time I thought it was just Dr. Volkova. You know, but there's 4 bunks in there. There's 4 bunks in there. This is probably another 4 bunks. Like, no, this bathroom. Nice bathroom though. I do gotta say I like when they include a bathroom in any kind of space thing, sci-fi game, sci-fi movie, whatever. At least once showing that there is a bathroom is nice. It's some good realism, but. Yeah, how many people were on this clearance level? Like, I thought it was just Dr. Volkova and then apparently the CEO, but now it's seeming like there are multiple people. I feel like there's something back there that I want to look at, but I don't want to get attacked. Yep, I'm getting attacked. Okay. Nothing worth looking at there. Oh!
What?
Oh!
My God!
Oh, no, I don't like that. No, sir. Whew. Did forget about the monster just a little bit. Well, I think he's gone. I was kind of hoping that those robots would attack it. I'm gonna shine the light on it. What is going on there? No, 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 no. Alright. Alright. Doesn't like that. Doesn't like that stuff. This is all broken. I didn't even need to come in here. Oof. We bring you the horizon. What is that? And it's moving. Oof. You know, it was only a matter of time before these guys took themselves out. You know, I feel like the events that just happened were almost inevitable. Alright, how do we get out of here? Oh, here's another computer. More information.
Mom was approached by Orochi. They interrogated her. What else are they hiding in this Project Icarus? Did they find her research? Did they find her? I need to know.
I don't know, man, but I sure as hell wouldn't stick around long enough to find out.
So, they definitely tried to recruit her. Don't like those two red dots over there. They're looking at me. Yeah, they definitely tried to recruit Cynthia Newhart. And then they detained her. Oh, wow. And they're threatening her and her career if she doesn't do what they want. And the mother gained some sort of power, premonition ability, potentially supernatural ability. Kind of afraid, but our last thing to do is unlock the door. Alright, let's get out of here. You know, it's we started off the day just thinking back to about our childhood and our home as our mother, and we are finding out more than we had ever known before. Alright, let's get out of here. And back up the elevator. Back up to the surface of Mars.
Shane, the gate is opening. Get over here ASAP. You have to see this.
Alright, Icarus? Is that where we need to go? Yeah. Yeah.
I'll meet you there. But there's something I have to find out first.
You're all alone, little one. Sometimes I feel alone, too. We're both alone here. Together.
There's that voice again. I think it's that woman, she looks a little bit like a hag raven from another game, but
They hide like rats under the
I
floor.
think this is our mother.
Stick their tendrils where they cannot. I have seen where they root, slither like snakes amongst the leaves.
There you go. Come on, push, 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 push. There you go. Well, that's definitely blood. Alright, airlock. Contamination chamber. Decontamination chamber, I should say. And some Martian artifacts. What do we expect to find down here? Are we expecting to find our mother? Ooh, an Icarus complex.
It's completely taken over.
Better have a Daedalus complex.
Tendrils of a hive, ever expanding. Fools! They cannot be contained.
All right, well, looks like we might be taking it out at the source. Do we break here and try to make this another episode, or do we try to pack it into this one? I think we are getting close. I think we push forward, push on, figure out what this little complex is all about. This may be a little bit longer of an episode, but that's okay. We are getting in deep into the month of October, and we're gonna need to pack in a little extra if we want to make sure that we don't go into November, because I'd like to finish this series up within the month. Okay, I don't think there's... Okay. Oh! No, excuse me. I didn't do anything to you. Alright, let's get out of there. Let's check out this room.
Jesus. Orochi has leverage on everyone.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was quite the read. Without going too far into the specifics, this is a computer full of dirt on everybody here. Dr. Volkova, myself, Commander Wilcox, Declan Delaplore, and Lucas Van Buren. Lucas had some skeletons in his closet, to say the least. Interesting stuff. None of it really pushes forward the narrative, with the exception of the primary reason why we got hired was because of our mother, and the fact that we are actually kind of leverage for her. It's not that they have dirt on us, it's the fact that if they ever need to get Dr. Newhart to cooperate, they can use, her child. So, and he has, he has trauma from a disappearing mother and all sorts of stuff, which the Orochi group seemed to have a hand in. It seemed like they actually were part of the problems that the Newhart family had growing up. I forgot that those were people. But, yeah, so that's all that. Definitely, if you end up getting this game, definitely read... No, I saw you. Don't you whack at me. Oh. Did I step on that at the only wrong time to step on it? I might have. Let's try this now. Yep, that was the only time that I shouldn't have stepped on it, and that's when I walked on it. But, regardless, this is a fairly shady organization that it seems will stop at nothing to get what it needs to get done. But what it needs to get done is kind of understanding a multi-dimensional being. Yeah, it's yeah.
What is that?
Who are you talking to? What? Oh, is that a baby? Is that a
What is that?
baby creature? Scanning it does nothing. Yeah, that's a baby creature of some sort. Yeah, spacebar. That's interesting looking. Right. guess that's all we needed to see in here. Just, you know, taking a tour of the facility, showing us all the awfulness. Oh, it's this thing. Oh, that's the thing that I saw. Oh, that's what those things are. Little robots. I forgot about these guys. Whew. We are very deep underground. Hello? I feel like I'm not alone here.
You're trembling.
Oh.
Let me swaddle you in viscera and rock you in the nature of my bones.
Stop it! Get out of my head!
You could crack open your helmet like a walnut. And my voice is real still. Not in the spaces we know, but in between.
Access
A
denied.
hand scanner. Looks like it opens a door to an elevator.
Only discarded pieces block the path. Brain synapses. Unanswered question.
Oh. People.
Holy shit! That's all of us. The entire Invictus crew. Are we the originals?
Oh,
The copies.
yeah. There's me. Shane Newhart. There's Dr. Volkova. Lucas Van Buren. So, okay. So those are clones. Or were the clones. And those are the original. But those look very clone-like. In my opinion. Well, let's do some reading. We'll figure it out. I like this. These clones are here just in case something happens with the real versions of us, such as unauthorized transmission of operations information. Of course, you can't have any snitches. Verbal threat or of intent to control or sabotage missions. You know, obviously, you have to go along with that. Homicide. Witnessing a homicide. Sustaining a fatal or crippling injury. You know, can't have a broken leg. We need our scientists to be able to walk on 2 feet. Going around, and witnessing the retrieval or release of a clone subject. So just merely knowing that you ended up being a clone is enough for your body to be replaced by a clone. This place. Oh, and what are those? More babies? More fetuses? More
Doesn't
growth?
Split from a single
Yep.
seed. Germinated, scribbled on carbon paper, they multiply like vermin. Sentience is a glitch in the sensory organs. Pain, a cancer fed by reality.
Well, this guy lost his mind, cut off his own arm, stored it in a room, code is 9510, and I believe with that cut off arm we will be able to open the elevator. But man, this they did not have a good time down in this science lab. This is a very scary game and everything, but I am finding a lot of joy in solving these puzzles. It's like I mentioned earlier on in an earlier episode, this is doing a lot of puzzle-like things. Okay, there we go. This is and sometimes I get pulled out of the atmosphere a little bit because I'm like trying to run around, solve puzzles, and then I'm reminded, oh yeah, this game is really creepy. go. Found the door code, which means that somewhere in here will be a human arm. Oh no, that's getting me. Too much. Too much stuff. Alright, which one? If I was a severed human arm uncovered by filth, where would I be? You don't need to pull the whole thing out just to see. Oh. Oh, it looked at me. Hi. Oh. You okay? Want me to put you back in? Oh, I can't put you back in. Well, sorry. Let's go for the last one. Nope. It's always in the last place you look. Come on. There it is.
God. That's disgusting.
A tactile tool. Tender. Untethered.
Both of those are true. Alright, so with this left, we can open up the elevator. Well, it's a good thing he kept it frozen.
Oh, shit. Come
Oh,
on.
come on, come on, come on.
Come on.
I don't know what to do here.
Come on, open.
I don't know what to do here.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Open. Come on.
Hi. Hey there, buddy.
Shit.
Close it, close it, close it, close it.
Okay.
Close it.
Come on. Close. Close, you piece of shit. Close.
Yeah.
Ha! Yes! Fuck you, you plant piece of shit!
Yeah. You know, I gotta say, just take a quick second here. The voice acting on this has been pretty phenomenal. Like, the guy that they have for Shane, like, he does have that kind of common everyman guy, you know, the very bland character. But you can still tell his personality through it.
It tugs at the tides of the mind. It pulls the planet apart. Do you feel it?
Not so much her, not really talking about her, but the conversation between Shane and Declan the other day, when they were screaming at each other about whose day was worse and all that, that was some really good acting, voice acting. I thought that added such a great feeling to it. I really believed their frustrations. I know it's hard, it's weird to say that, but like, I like kind of taking a second to appreciate good jobs like that.
Aching for the pollinator bat. I helped her nameless eons and inconceivable dimensions to worlds of elder outer eternity. Oh, how rock casts a shadow. A corona surrounds the dark.
Are they gonna pull a big reveal that this mysterious voice is this guy's mom? Like, is that supposed to be a surprise? Because I'm not surprised. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. But I feel like almost at this point, if it's not his mother, then I feel like we've been led astray. But okay, well, game saved. Checkpoint reached. Means something. Oh, 8-headed monster.
Unauthorized access. Security en route. Please await lethal response.
Locked in. What are they keeping here?
Alright. What's this? Board meeting 512.
New Eden. Orochi is planning on building a city here. A failsafe.
There is no escape. The dream will consume them. They are inevitable.
It's an interesting looking camera. It's supposed to be 2048, so I'd imagine that fits the style.
The CEO of Orochi was here. It makes no sense.
On Earth, more. That which cannot be seen.
It's probably a 4-letter word. I should look around for some clues.
Yeah.
Meeting at 5:12? That's oddly specific. So the Lord God banished him from the Garden of Eden to work the ground from which he had been taken. Genesis 3:23. The clock is stuck on 4:23.
So we got 323, 423, and 512. It's only 4. I swear I've looked at every single thing in here. Pulled a we went back, just hovering my mouse over every single thing. And I think it's this. And I'm gonna be really pissed if it is, because I was trying to subtract 512 from 423 from 323, because, you know, this is 323, and that is 423, and this is 512. Don't be this easy. But if it's not this easy, I don't know what to do.
An emergency
kidding
failsafe
me?
if Project Eclipse is released. If I can lower the shield, I can get out of this room.
Okay, I think I'm gonna get to the end of this sequence. This has been a long enough episode already.
Once it is broken, the rush is upon you. You don't get to be the same person after they get in.
So a lot to be learned from that. It's hard to really piece together what the most important part of this, but most important part is that Declan Delaporte knows the trigger word to activate the Invictus ship's safety protocol. And then this is the final words of the captain of the Cyrano 1. Talking about...
I wonder if those consoles have anything to do with Project
Talk about
Eclipse.
Orochi. Alright, find a way out. Activate Project Eclipse. So it's probably with these things. I kept coming up to these... No, not that one. This one. I kept coming up to these screens and it wouldn't let me do anything, but now it can. Sweet. Alright. Yeah, I've definitely been recording for a little bit longer than I had planned to, but I want to get a nice checkpoint in here. I feel like we're close. I feel like once we open up these windows... things. Alright, so use last. Use those buttons last. Window shutters. Okay. Oh, nope. Wrong button. Alright, spacebar is zoom. Alright, 20%. The closest I can get the sound is to 101%. I feel like that's not correct. Okay, looking at this, we see that the top level has a marker on 4, and that is a marker on 4. So, we're going to keep that at 4. And 101% is the best soundscape we can get. So maybe let's work on the numbing agent real fast. And now that I'm looking at this, I can see that those two, that one, so say, okay, so it's this, 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 and this. Well, there we go. I guess that did it. Alright, so now we've got everything, the sensory deprivation set, so let's go ahead, oh, not stand up from the computer, let's go ahead and use these ones last. Alright, so that and that. I thought we were underground. Is this the core of the planet?
What the hell is that thing?
A heart? Oh, I can move closer. Okay. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't see any papers to tell me what I'm doing. Alright. Enter activation code. What would the code be? Oh, Genesis 323? Oh no, the meeting starts at 5:12. That's right. So let's try that first. Oh, that did it. I know how to pick up on clues eventually. Frickin'. I knew it would be useful somewhere.
Yes. Let it connect.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. That might not have been a good idea. Oh. Well, I was gonna end it here, but I mean, how do we say no to a doorway like this? This is a pretty nice doorway. Look at that. Look at all that detail. Fine craftsmanship you did. Oh, you even got some... No, that's a quite a solid doorway you got there. Anyways, so long. See ya. It wants us to go through it, doesn't it? Well, that is where I'm going to leave today's episode. I think we kind of pushed farther than, you know, we have in all the other ones. This may end up being quite a long episode. Apologies about that, but we also are trying to make sure that we get all of this done in the month of November. So, in the sake of progress, I'm glad that we've been pushing forward. So, but anyways, that's where I'm going to leave today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're looking forward for more Moons of Madness. If you did, please consider subscribing. Drop me a like, let me know your thoughts, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care.